everybody! Thanks for joining us today. Welcome to episode 3 of our series of Sweets and Treats. On today's video, we are going to be showing you a quick and easy cookie recipe for ginger snaps. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to take half a cup of butter in a large bowl and we're going to cream it using a wooden spoon. And you can use an electric mixer, but the electric mixer tends to dry your dough out, so we suggest that you use a wooden spoon. Next, we're going to add firmly packed brown sugar, which is 1 cup. And then we're going to beat that and mix it until it's light and fluffy. And now we have 1 egg, which is beaten up there, and we're going to add that into our mixture. And along with the egg, we're using cooking molasses, and we are using a 1/4 cup of that molasses. And as you can see over there, it's called the Crosby's Family Cooking Molasses, and you want to make sure that you get the cooking molasses to ensure that your dough is going to be the right consistency. So now you're going to beat that well with your spoon. And after that's done, we're going to combine all of the dry ingredients. So in that bowl, we have all-purpose flour, which is 2 cups, and 1½ teaspoons of baking soda. And in that little cup there, we have 4 spices: ginger, cinnamon, cloves, and allspice. So we have those, and we're going to add them in to our other dry ingredients, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. Ginger is a spice that has a refreshing and citrus-like aroma and is used mostly in fish, meat, and poultry dishes, as well as some baked goods. And cinnamon has an exotic and sweet taste that is often also described as a warm flavor. It is used in beef and pork recipes, and most often people use a pinch of it to add subtle flavor to cakes, cookies, and other bakery items. Cloves are actually unopened flower buds of tiny evergreen trees, and they're used in sweet dishes like the one that we're making today. And it's very overpowering, so it's often combined with other spices. And lastly, we have allspice, which is used to add flavor to soups, meats, as well as cakes, cookies, and puddings. So then you're going to mix that together, as we've done here. Next, you're going to add the dry ingredients into the wet. So you're going to mix that until the dough is completely blended. And it's going to be a dark caramel color when it's done. Okay, so now we have a cookie sheet, as you can see here, and this is what we're going to be putting the cookies onto. We used a bit of parchment paper so that the cookies don't stick to the pan, as well as some Pam cooking spray to ensure that the cookies don't stick to the parchment paper. So you're going to take a tablespoon or a teaspoon, and what you're going to do is take an amount like this, and you're going to it a bit on the spoon and then slide it off with your finger. And so it's going to look like a ball there. And if you have too much, you can just take it off and put it back in the bowl. And you want to leave room for other cookies beside it so that they don't spread into each other. So that's how you put the cookies on the pan, and you can roll them into balls if you want to put them on the pan, but we're just using the drop method with the spoons. And at the beginning, we preheated our oven to 325 Fahrenheit. So we are going to be popping these in the oven for about 12 to 14 minutes, or until you see that they're golden brown and ready to be cooled. So thanks for joining us for part 1, and please stay tuned for part 2, where we're going to show you what these cookies look like after they're baked.